Hi, I thought I would share how I go about saving my quote unquote blanks, saving my avs. It took me a while to work this out, and I thought maybe some of the newer designers would find it useful. I'm not talking about file management, that would be a separate topic, but this is just in terms of font work and being able to come back and tag avs. So this is my av, and I'm ready to put my font work on it. I'm not going to be fancy with the font work because that's not the point. I'm just wanting to show you how I save them. For some reason my computer's gotten real slow. Okay. So I put my font work on there. What I am going to do, even though I'm not going to worry too much about the font work, is that I'm going to put an inner bevel on it. And the reason I'm doing that is because once you do that, once you put an inner bevel or a drop shadow onto your font, that layer is turned into something else. It's no longer a font layer. So now that I have that inner bevel, if I click on my T for text, you'll see that it will not highlight that area because it's no longer manipulatable. Is that a word? Manipulatable. Um, ow, it's really slow. So what I do is I also add one more little bit on here. If I don't want to add any extra text in the same font, etc., what I will do is just type in the name of this font. So you see down here it's called Buffet Script. So I will just type Buffet Script. That means when I come back to tag, I'll be able to click on this particular area and it'll still be font, and then I can change this to say whatever I want. But no matter what I've used as a font last, it will default to this font. Oh man. So now I can go in and change it to whatever I want, move it up to wherever I want it to go. And it will change my font to the right font, and it'll use the same color that I used to write this original Buffet Script text, right? So that makes it really easy to come back and do your font work. Now I saved this as a PSP file. So right here, I'll save it. I've already given it a name. So I have a PSP file that's in layers where I can come back and use this layer to recreate my font work. Now I hide that layer by clicking it off, and I resize my av to be the size that I wanted to show when I do my when I post it as a sample. So I shrink it down to whatever size, and now I'll export it as a ping. It will already be named the same thing as your PSP file, which is kind of handy. It's just a ping version. So then I save that. That will be the version that I will upload to Fotki and then put on the challenge to show that I've done the challenge. And then when somebody eventually wants it, then I can go back into the PSP copy and change it, use that Buffet Script layer right here to recreate the same font and color so I don't have to try to figure out what the font was or exactly what the colors were. I hope you find that helpful.